Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your July 2023 general tarot reading. It's Raina here. I just did an astrology forecast for you that's on my channel, and I was talking about that full moon that's going to be in your sign, so maybe that will affect you. I don't know. Oh. Ooh, a lot of this masculine, alpha male kind of energy. Wow, what a great reading. I like these kind of readings. The heart of the matter is the King of Wands. Funny that the lion is behind them. Well, it probably is connected to Leo, but I thought they said Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. This is fire energy. And what it really boils down to is this idea of self-empowerment, um, creative self-expression, stepping into your power at the highest level. What does that look like? You know, who are you when nobody's telling you what to do? And I mean that in a good way. And if you're working for somebody else, that doesn't mean that you are a slave. It means that you can still embody the King of Wands, because I remember seeing something written where they said, you know, even if you are working for somebody else, you know, you're working for yourself. You're your own agent, and you're choosing to give your services to a certain company. So if you have that mentality, you don't have the slave mentality like, oh, this company owns me, and oh my God, I better just like do everything that they say without, even if it's something that I feel is unfair, I have to just toe the line, because what if they fired me? Then there'd be nothing for me, because a lot of people, they do think like that. And when you step into your own power, you realize even if you are working for someone and that ends for whatever reason, that you can initiate something on your own and do it. And actually, Capricorn, even though it's an earth sign, I do feel like, oh, well, we got the King of Pentacles. So to me, that is Capricorn. And that you would be able to generate that for yourself, that you're also this capable leader. That's another thing with the King of Wands. In the past position, we have the Six of Cups. So what I saw with these two cards was actually something from your past that you're going to that you are either right now making come true, some of those dreams from childhood, or you want to. So when I do the central card, it could be what you have wanted to do. And maybe this is going to unfold for you in some way. Maybe you're not currently doing it, but you can do it. And then the higher message is the Ace of Wands. Now, the more I think of it, the more I think this is a brilliant depiction, because it's like in the third eye region, you have this flame. The wands relate to fire energy, and Ace is the beginning. So that seems like an Aries energy to me. And it's really that idea of the great idea that somebody has that just ignites a whole series of things. And during the full moon, tune into any ideas that you have, because it can be a very fertile time for you, Capricorn. Since it's in your house of the self, it could be and for some people it might be in the 12th house. And it's that, you know, so that's almost like this coming from the spiritual realms, but everything does. I mean, every idea does initially, but coming from a dream state, if it's in the 12th house, all of these things, the point is that there's a seed point, and that's kind of what I see, that seed of fire. And being able to launch it. When I say launch, I don't mean that it's completed. It's actually at the beginning stages of it. But here's another interesting thing too. It's like maybe now you are starting to take charge of your life and realize that you have, you hold the power, that it wasn't coming from somebody else. And maybe you had this false belief that it was in some way. What crosses you is the Two of Pentacles. I have gotten this in the exact same position for another sign. I might have been your opposite sign of Cancer, come to think of it. And really, I mean, the bottom line is that sometimes indecision can kind of, keep things from progressing. But that's not necessarily that serious. You can make it happen eventually. So just be aware that, and another thing that this card can represent is that you have your irons in a lot of fire. You might be trying to do two important things at once. Holding down a job, going to school, working two jobs, working on your passion project while having a day job. What's coming in is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card of, really trying to be on top of your game professionally. This is a good money card. The number 8 is the money of power, worldly power. And it can, with Pentacles, we're talking about money. You are Pentacles. And the bottom line is that you're like in a really good place. And I'm trying to think of astrologically that is backed up, but keep going, because the Eight of Pentacles can also be an apprenticeship. So somebody who is like learning the ropes, learning how to do what they do, getting some kind of training. And the outcome, the King of Pentacles. Abundance at the highest level. Financial mastery. Material mastery. And maybe, at one point being a mentor to others, or being kind of the pillar of the community that's able to fund projects because of what you have done. That might be something that happens in 20 years. Who knows? I'm not saying it's going to happen by the end of July, but if you are putting things into motion, you could see the results of that leading to something that is that elevated. All right, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.